Hello folks, this is Steve AP Syria. It's a nice day, rainy, but sort of warm. That's not bad for December. No, we're not going to talk about slashdot.org, but I just want to say that nothing in this episode is a promotion, nor is it a recommendation. Just a couple of minutes ago, when I took a break from the cleanup I'm doing and had the homepage of youtube.com, and stuff is going on in Syria right now. Everybody's concentrating on it. Yeah, I was in Damascus in 1966. Now, you're hearing all the stories about what it was like under the Assads, plural, right? I took a taxi from Beirut to Damascus by way of the Bekaa Valley. I remember the car because it was such a junk. I can tell you now retrospectively that it had totally worn out tie rods. So the wheels were doing this independent of what the guy was doing. And and the guy was courteous enough, the driver, to drop me at the Syrian State Information Office. In Damascus, I had my very first gyro ever, which is kind of funny because gyros are Greek, but the thing I remember is that he pointed and he says, go in there. And the lady was supposed to help me. I was asking about a youth hostel. And now, here's the point. As I'm listening to her talk and she sees my passport that I'm an American, she starts this propaganda talk. And I tried to interrupt her and ask her a few questions. And my impression was that if she was typical of Syria, she was the walking insane. I mean that, the walking insane. And then I was only in Damascus for like 2 days, 2.5 days. The contacts I had with Syrians, where I actually was able to talk with them, further reinforced my impression about general insanity in at least Damascus. So keep that in mind as you see all right? I'm talking about 1966. Oh, so then I wanted to go on to Jordanian-occupied Jerusalem. And I got a different taxi. The car was better. And I remember there were all right, I was up front with the driver, and he had 2 more passengers, 2, at least in their 60s, late 60s, Dutch ladies. And I remember that as we left Damascus, headed toward the Jordanian border, he had it absolutely floored. I mean, we did like 80 miles an hour. And there's no traffic or anything. We wondered what's going on. And we got to the border, and therefore we got onto the Jordanian exit control. And he pointed, go in there, and I helped the Dutch ladies out of the back. And then we went in and got our passports stamped. We came out, and there's the driver. I'm telling you about Syria. There's the driver sitting there talking to other taxi for hire drivers that are also going, presumably to Jerusalem, maybe Amman, with people like us. And I said to him, well, let's go. Oh, he said, no. He looks at his watch and he says, it'll be another 22 minutes before the border is open. And I went, what? Yeah, he said, they don't allow traffic that way, meaning into Jordan, except every other hour. And we got 22 minutes before the hour. So we can't go. Only traffic this way is coming. You understand that, right? Perfect logic. So then I said, why did you go so fast from Damascus? You almost killed us. It's so he could sit there and bullshit with his friends. Syrians. Now, you think I'm exaggerating. He said, go sit in the taxi, which we did. And then, less than 1 minute to the hour, top of the hour, all those taxi drivers came running to their cars, running, got in, and they gunned it to go to the other side to start the checkout on the Jordanian side. I'm telling you what it was like. Story's not over. Now, the road from there, going south in Jordan, is kind of going up, coming up into the Piedmont, like. And the road is built on a crest, so you almost couldn't, there was no way to go off the road left. And then we came to a place where the Jordanians were repairing a section of road because there'd been a washout. Now remember, this guy goes every day. And there's already a path down, and he just boom, 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 down about 50 feet into a ravine, boom, 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 boom. And the Dutch ladies in the back are going, oh, oh, you're almost having a heart attack. And then up, and he's doing it. And he didn't even slow down. You want to know what Syria is like? Yeah, I'll bet it's the same as it was in 1966. Those were Syrian taxi drivers. Anyway, my mind wanders. So this lady is reporting for the AP, and she's in, see, I'm going to show you something else that's crazy. She's in Damascus. You can see the crowds are out there, and she's giving a contextual report of events, something about, it doesn't matter. All right, now, so I watched it all the way through. And for some reason, I decided to look at the comments because I wanted to see what people's reaction was to her report. Now there's the Star of David, and it says Israel Military Channel. I don't know. I'm not going to click on it. And then he's posted again. And then there's something here, the Big Easy 3000, Oy vey. And then this guy here again. He's obviously pro-Israel. And then I'm looking at these. There are ladies here. Oop, I guess it won't allow me to make it too big. See the picture there? Can you see the picture there? And it says, at Gordon Pullmanon, your videos are always so entertaining and informative. Thank you for this. Now, pay attention. Do you see these things right here? And then it's the same female face, but it's Keith McDonald LD. The guy is using an English type full name and then doubling the last letters. But it's female, but the channel name is male. And it's got these two. No, wait a minute. Your channel's a real discovery for me. Thank you for such videos. They're talking to her. And then this Sue King NG. See, King NG. It's a pattern. Thank you for such inspiring videos. This is the AP network. Thank you for such inspiring videos. They are just wonderful. But you notice it's a different face, but it's using this. Okay, now hang on. Then there's this one, Una Kerr, Kerrrr. Notice the doubling? Nous avons tellement ri que mon petit ami a proposé d'installer une caméra et de register nos reactions. A friend of mine said that we could, a small friend of mine said that we could install a camera and record our reactions. Something like that in Francais. And I used to have a girlfriend named Una. Una Kerr, Kerrrr. But wait a minute, here's what caught my eye. Do you see that right there? Do you see that right there? Let's go to the channel. Does that look familiar? A little over 3 weeks ago, I put a video up. A little over 3 weeks ago, I put a video up. YouTube spam bots hard at work. That was the title. YT spam bots hard at work. And I showed you how there was this changing name, but it had the same picture. And then if you followed the link down here, it took you to somebody who was offering some services. Una Kerr. I'm not going to go there. You know? Now, let's go to this one. Now let's do this one, Keith. It's Keith McDonald, but it's Anna. It's Gordon Pullman, but it's got 1 subscriber. It's got no subscribers. Now hang on, let's click. There's all these fingers down. There's fingers down. Then we'll click here to find out more. And this one joined on December 10th. That's today, 2024. And this one joined on December 10th, 2024. It says tap below, but let's see when this one was And this one was put on here today, December 10th, 2024, using that picture that we know from this video a little over 3 weeks ago. All right? Now, is it just a bot that's run wild, or is it reaping enough work that it's worth? And it looks like YouTube either hasn't caught on or doesn't know what to do about it. I'm just having fun, you know? This gal gave a serious report, a little bit biased. It says there's 27 comments. 27 comments. So I guess now I'm just for the fun of it. This Israel military channel, just for the fun of it. Now, the first thing, now this harkens back to something else that I've made videos about. The Turkish Delight ones. This one was put up a year ago. All right, now let's just take a look. This channel introduces Israel's latest military weapons and technology. It's got 4,000 subscribers. It says it's got 158 videos. It says it's been there since 2018, and it's supposedly based in the United States. Now, I haven't checked this before. I just want to see if there's any Turkish delights here, or if it's really just... So what we do is we click on the oldest, and it looks like this is really what the person's interested in, because the earliest video is 5 years ago, 4. So there's no Turkish delights. It's just somebody in Brooklyn doing this. So I guess that guy's not a spam bot. Let's try this one. See, what kind of people are watching this? This one's been around since 2009, but no videos. Okay. And let's try this one here. And that's March 2024. So those look like real users. This looks like a real contributor who's commenting directly on the sort of thing that he makes videos about, so to speak. But then there's Anna. You know? There's Anna. And there's this, whoever this is. I'm just having fun, folks. Steve A.B. Foyo. She gave a good report, if you believe what she says, saying see you at 73.